This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the USC Trojans offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two.
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, I absolutely love this call. First play of the game, national championship. Instead of easing your way in, why not just take a shot downfield, and here it pays off for a big gain.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, the quick throw and falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Good job up front by this offensive line, and good hard running by this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
To throw, it's back. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The receiver grabs it. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The Canes will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss loss on first down. It's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Near the end of the 1st quarter in this championship game, time for just one more play. To the air, it's back. Running back has it on a screen now. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The short hands, it's Sanders. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. To the air, it's Mayava. Here's the target, and it's complete. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's complete on the crossing route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crossing, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. You make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Receiver makes the catch, and they'll get him down that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Southern Cal. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Scanning the field. It's Beck. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. The ball is caught.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
2nd down after that short completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Miami. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Mayava. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Boom. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the ground, it's Fletcher. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to...
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Throwing off play action. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Big spin. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. A play action looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First down here for this offense. Short pass finds the tight end, and the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Mayava. Catch made over the middle. Tackle, but first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do.
And the Trojans keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Lane. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's caught in the crossing pattern. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Trojans lining up here on first and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Mayava. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
There's a handoff on first and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, USC. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to throw. It's Speck. Oh, what a grab! Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts it in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The national championship coming right down to the wire. Biggest possession of the game so far. This offense needs a touchdown. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To throw, it's Mayava. It is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Here's a handoff testing the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Looking for the wideout. Hunt over the middle. It's Lane. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? That is broken up and incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
He steps out of bounds, a heads-up play to stop the clock. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Running out of time in the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back. It's back. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Big set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, you go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kurt, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. The junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
No problem. And they jump back in front.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Looking to throw. It's back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.